My girlfriend said, "You're replaceable," and posted a photo with her ex. I replied simply, "Thanks for the reminder." Then sent her boss evidence of her lies. Her life changed overnight. Original post: I, 28 male, was sitting on my couch Friday night when I saw it. My girlfriend Natalie, 26, posted an Instagram story, her wrapped around her ex-boyfriend Garrett at some rooftop bar. Caption: "Some things never change." We'd been together 2 years, living together for 6 months. 10 minutes later she texts me, "At Marissa's for girls' night, don't wait up." I screenshot everything, the timestamp, the location tag, the lies. Then came the follow-up text that made everything clear. "Natalie, BTW, we need to talk when I get home. This isn't working. You're sweet, but let's be honest, you're replaceable." Garrett reached out and I realized what I've been missing. I stared at that word, replaceable. My response: "Thanks for the reminder." Then I put my phone down and made myself a sandwich. Weird thing to do? Maybe. But I needed to think. And I think better when I'm not hungry. See, here's what Natalie didn't know. For the past 8 months, she's been telling her boss elaborate lies about why she needs to work from home 3 days a week. Dead grandmother who needs care. Both grandmothers died years ago. Weekly physical therapy for a car accident. Never happened. Volunteering at a youth center every Thursday. LL. How do I know what she tells her boss? Because she practices her lies on me. Gets her stories straight. Even made fake appointment cards on her computer. "You're too honest, babe," she'd say. "In corporate, you gotta play the game." The real reason she works from home? Side business doing lash extensions. Cash only. No taxes. Books 4 to 5 clients those days. Makes an extra $400 to $600 weekly. Her apartment mate turned business partner Marissa posts all their work on Instagram. They're not even subtle about it, but that's not why I decided to act. I've known about the lies for months. Whatever. Not my circus. What changed was that word, replaceable. Because for 2 years I've been irreplaceable to her in every way that mattered. When her car needed new tires, I handled it. When she couldn't make rent at her old place, I covered it. When her dad got sick and she needed to fly home, guess who bought the tickets? But now I'm replaceable. Cool. Saturday morning, she came home around 7 a.m. Tried to sneak in, but I was already up, making coffee. "Oh, you're awake." "Yeah, moving day tends to start early." She blinked. "Moving day?" I gestured to the boxes I'd packed, just my stuff. Gaming setup, clothes, kitchen gadgets I bought, my books. Amazing how little I actually owned here. "Wait, what? We need to talk about this." "You said I'm replaceable. I'm being replaced. Seems pretty straightforward." "That's not." "I was drunk. I didn't mean it like that. You were sober enough to lie about being at Marissa's." Her face went pale. How did you? Instagram. You tagged the location." "That's okay, fine. I was with Garrett." "So what? We're friends." "Friends who never changed, apparently, according to your caption." She shifted tactics. "This is exactly why I've been unhappy. You're so boring. Garrett is spontaneous and fun and rich." "That's not. How dare you?" "Natalie, it's fine. You've made your choice. I'm making mine." I loaded my car while she followed me around, alternating between insults and pleading. My favorite was when she said I'd never find anyone better than her. Almost laughed at that one. Before leaving, I turned to her. "Oh, forgot to mention, remember all those times you practiced your work lies on me? The dead grandma? The physical therapy? The volunteering?" Her face went white. "What about them?" "Just thinking it must be exhausting, keeping all those stories straight. Anyway, bye." I left her standing in the doorway. Update 1, Monday. Didn't have to wait long for the fireworks. Sunday was quiet, too quiet. Natalie tried calling 6 times. Texts ranged from "please come back so we can talk" to "you're being a child" to "fine, be that way." Monday morning, 8:47 a.m., my phone explodes. "Natalie, what'd you do?" "Marcus, what the hell did you do?" "My boss wants to see me now." "This isn't funny, answer me." I didn't respond, but I can tell you what I did. Saturday night, I created a throwaway email. Sent her boss, Mr. Dalton, a message with the subject line, "Concern about potential fraud, Natalie Reeves." The email was simple. "Mr. Dalton, I believe you should be aware that your employee Natalie Reeves has been falsifying reasons for remote work. She claims to be caring for a sick grandmother, deceased 2019, attending physical therapy, no accident on record, and volunteering at a youth center that doesn't know who she is." She's actually running an unlicensed beauty business during work hours. Evidence attached. Thought you should know. A concerned citizen. Attached screenshots. Marissa's Instagram showing Natalie doing lashes with timestamps during work hours. Her own posts bragging about building my empire while corporate pays me. Client reviews mentioning appointments during her supposed PT times. A particularly damning video where she laughs about finessing the system. By 10 a.m. the calls shifted. Marcus, please call me back. I know it was you. Please, I'm begging you. They're asking for documentation. I could lose my job. Then came Marissa, texting from Natalie's phone. Hey, this is Marissa. What Nat did was messed up, but this is too far. She's having a panic attack. Call her back. My response, new phone, who dis? Around 2 p.m. Garrett started texting. Bro, what kind of man does this? She's crying hysterically. Over some words? Grow up, you're pathetic. Interesting how quickly, spontaneous and fun Garrett got involved. Wonder if he knows he's about to be financially responsible for someone who might be unemployed soon. 4:30 p.m., Natalie's mom Linda called. I actually like Linda, so I answered. Marcus, honey, what's going on? Natalie is beside herself. Hi, Linda. Natalie decided I was replaceable and rekindled things with Garrett. I moved out. I know, sweetie, she told me. That was wrong of her. But did you really need to involve her work? I didn't involve anyone. Someone sent an anonymous tip about her lying to her employer. Could have been anyone who follows Marissa's Instagram. Silence. Then, Marcus, she could lose everything. That's typically what happens when you commit fraud, Linda. Fraud? That's a bit dramatic. Is it? She's been collecting a full-time salary while running a business during hours she's supposed to be working. She lied about dead relatives and medical conditions. What would you call it? More silence. Linda, I gotta go. Tell Natalie that Garrett seems really eager to help. I'm sure he'll take care of her. Update 2, Wednesday. Yesterday was termination day. Natalie got fired Tuesday afternoon. Found out through Instagram of all places. She went live, mascara running, ranting about snakes and karma and how corporate America destroys women entrepreneurs. The best part? Comments were brutal. Girl, you lied about your grandma being alive. Entrepreneurship is when you pay taxes, bestie. Not karma, just consequences. She called me multiple times Tuesday night. 47. I blocked her after the 12th voicemail. But not before transcribing my favorite one. You ruined my life. Over what? Some drunk words? I was with Garrett one time and you destroy my career? I have bills, I have rent. What am I supposed to do now? You're evil. Evil. Call me back. Wednesday morning brought new players to the game. Her roommate Chloe texted, Hey Marcus, this is awkward, but Natalie can't make rent now and I'm not covering her. Can you talk to her? She's spiraling. Me, that sounds like a Garrett problem now. He blocked her. I actually laughed. Mr. Spontaneous and fun lasted less than 72 hours once reality hit. Then came the flying monkeys. Her friend group started their campaign. What happened to you? The Marcus I knew would never be this vindictive. Me, the Marcus you knew was being used. This Marcus has boundaries. Sophia, she made one mistake. You cost her her career. She made hundreds of mistakes, one for every time she lied to her employer. I just stopped enabling them. The guilt trips were creative. She's talking about moving back with her parents. Her anxiety is through the roof. She had to cancel her vacation plans. She might have to sell her car. That last one was interesting. The car I co-signed for because her credit was trash? Yeah, my name's on that loan too. Called the bank, explained the situation, started the paperwork to get my name off or have it repossessed. Either she refinances solo, good luck with no job, or it goes back. Wednesday evening, Linda called again. Marcus, she's moving back home. Are you happy now? I'm not anything, Linda. I'm just living my life. She admits she messed up. The thing with Garrett was a mistake. She wants to fix things. What's to fix? I'm replaceable, remember? She replaced me. Now she's facing the life she chose. You're really going to let 2 years go over one mistake? Linda, lying to me about where she was while with her ex isn't the mistake. The mistake was her thinking she could treat me like a safety net while shopping for upgrades. The lies to her employer? That's just who she is. I'm done enabling it. But you loved her. I did. But she loved what I did for her. There's a difference. Update 3 Friday. The last 48 hours have been educational. Thursday morning, Natalie showed up at my buddy Trevor's place where I'm crashing. No idea how she found me. Probably Chloe. She follows Trevor's girlfriend on Instagram. She looked rough, hair in a messy bun, no makeup, wearing sweats. This is someone who wouldn't check the mail without full glam. We need to talk. No, we don't. 5 minutes, please. I drove an hour to get here. Trevor looked at me. I shrugged. 5 minutes, outside. We stood by her car, the one she might lose soon. I messed up, she started. Yep. I don't know what I was thinking. Garrett and I have history, and when he reached out, I got confused, but it meant nothing. Seemed pretty meaningful when you called me replaceable. I was drunk and stupid. You know I say things I don't mean. Actually, I think drunk you says exactly what you mean. Sober you just hides it better. She started crying. I lost everything, my job, my apartment, my car. Your side business? Marissa's distancing herself, says I'm bad for the brand now. Almost felt bad. Almost. What do you want, Natalie? I want to fix this. Us. I'll do whatever it takes. There is no us. You ended that Friday night. Over one mistake? Stop calling it one mistake. You lied to me repeatedly. You called me replaceable. You chose your ex. That's not a mistake. That's a pattern. What about everything we built? What did we build? I paid. You spent. I supported. You lied. I loved. You shopped for upgrades. What exactly was my return on investment? She went quiet. Then, so that's it? You're just going to let me crash and burn? I'm not letting you do anything. You're experiencing consequences. There's a difference. How can you be so cold? Practice. You gave me lots of practice these last 2 years. The mask slipped then. The tears stopped. Her face hardened. You know what? Screw you. You were never good enough anyway. Boring job, boring life, boring everything. I was settling. There she is. There's the real Natalie. Garrett was twice the man you are. So why'd he block you? That hit. She actually flinched. You're going to regret this, she said. When you're alone and realize no one will put up with your petty, vindictive, Natalie, you committed fraud, you cheated, you lied, you called me replaceable. I sent one email with the truth. If that destroyed your life, what does that say about the life you built? She left, peeled out dramatically. But the story doesn't end there. Last night, got a text from an unknown number. Is this Marcus? This is David Dalton, Natalie's former employer. I wanted to personally thank you for bringing the fraud to our attention. We've discovered she embezzled approximately $12,000 by filing false expense reports. We're pressing charges. Your email started an investigation that saved our company significant money. If you're willing, we'd like to offer you a consultation fee for your assistance. I almost dropped my phone. Turns out Natalie's lies went deeper than anyone knew. Those client lunches she expensed? Fake. The home office setup she got reimbursed for? Used it for her lash business. The professional development courses she claimed? Never took them. I declined the consultation fee but agreed to provide any information they needed. This morning, Natalie's Instagram is gone. Marissa's business page removed all traces of her. LinkedIn shows her as seeking new opportunities. Garrett's girlfriend, yeah, he had one the whole time, messaged me. Thanks for the heads up about that psycho. She's been blowing up my man's phone. He only met her for drinks to tell her to stop contacting him. She twisted everything. Sorry you had to deal with her crazy. Plot twist I didn't see coming. Final update, 1 week later. Last update, because honestly, there's nothing left to update. Natalie moved back with her parents. Linda sent me one last text. She's getting help. Therapy. Maybe this was the wake-up call she needed. Despite everything, thank you for finally holding her accountable. We should have done it years ago. I didn't respond, but I appreciated the message. The car got repossessed yesterday. Natalie couldn't refinance without a job, couldn't make payments without income. She posted about it on her new Instagram, starting fresh. Sometimes you have to lose everything to find yourself. The comments were turned off. Chloe reached out to tell me Natalie's been applying everywhere, but the fraud investigation is public record now. Turns out employers Google people. Who knew? She's looking at retail jobs now. Says you destroyed her future. No, I revealed her present. She destroyed her own future. As for me, I'm good. Better than good. Turns out being single and not spending money on someone else's lifestyle means I can actually save. Crazy concept. Met someone at the gym yesterday. She insisted on buying her own protein shake after we worked out. When I offered to pay, she said, "Thanks, but I've got it. I like to pay my own way." We're getting coffee Tuesday. She's picking the place and explicitly said we're splitting the check. It's amazing how different life looks when you're not with someone who sees you as a wallet with legs. For everyone asking if I feel guilty, no. Natalie made choices. I just stopped protecting her from consequences. She called me replaceable. Turns out, I wasn't the replaceable one. Her entire lifestyle was. And when you build your life on lies, it doesn't take much truth to bring it all down. Thanks for reading. I'm out. Edit. For those saying I went too far, she committed actual fraud. I reported it. If telling the truth destroys someone's life, what does that say about the life they built?